Hi guys! Good morning ladies and gentlemen, and especially in between. Today, we're here to discuss the usage of balanced scorecard strategy. But first thing first, what is balanced scorecard strategy or BSC? BSC is a strategic management performance metric used to identify, improve, and control a business various function and resulting outcomes. This concept was first introduced in 1992 by David Norton and Robert Kaplan. The balanced scorecard involves measuring four main aspects of a business: learning and growth, business processes, customer, and finance. BSCs allows companies to pull information in a single report to provide information into service and quality in addition to financial performance and to help improve efficiencies. At the first, this was only for profit company but were later adopted for use by non-profit and government agencies. One of them is St. Paul University, Philippines. Using the force perspective of the balanced scorecard, internal processes, learning and innovation, customer, financial perspectives. Furthermore, it considered the strengths, weaknesses, opportunity, and threats of SPUP in the balanced scorecard in order to come up with proposed strategies. This study employed the quantitative descriptive method to assess the university's performance along the four perspectives of balanced scorecard. The primary data were obtained using a survey questionnaire. The secondary data includes financial statements, enrollment summary, faculty profile, faculty performance, evaluation, number of employees, number of resigned, full-time faculty for academic year 2015-2016 to 2017-2018. 193 participants were obtained through stratified sampling to include office staff and maintenance personnel, faculty, lay administrators, students, and parents. Data were treated using frequency counts, mean, and ratio. Results shows that the scorecard of SPUP has positive performance in the internal processes, learning and growth, and customers' perspective. It adopts aggressive working capital management in its financial perspective of the balanced scorecard brought by low liquidity and short-term solvency. It has less performance in the financial perspective of balanced scorecard. In our government, balanced scorecard is under performance governance system. The performance governance system was first introduced to BGHMC in 2016. It initially came as a new idea and a new way of doing things, but it served as an opportunity to acknowledge the good practices of BGHMC that have been in place for the past years. BGHMC's PGS journey has been serving as a systematic method of continuously improving and expanding the institution capabilities to better serve its widening clientele for 5 years now. From being an 800-bed capacity, tertiary teaching and training referral hospital with specialty services catering to the people of the Cordilleras and its neighboring provinces, BGHMC learned to expand its vision by incorporating the establishment of more specialty centers to be the prime multi-specialty center in Northern Luzon. The central idea of all this development is to bring health services closer to the people, as it was mandated by the Universal Health Care Act to provide accessible, equitable, and affordable health care to all Filipinos. Performance Governance System. The Performance Governance System is a framework for formulating and implementing strategies aimed at governance reform capacities towards better service delivery. The system has been designed to achieve breakthrough results while consistently aligning with the institution strategic roadmap. The PGS has 4 stages, 1 is initiation, 2 is compliance, 3 is proficiency, lastly 4 is situationalization. Initiation stage. BGHMC experiences during the initiation stage started with organizing the PGH core team and establishing the Office for Strategy Management, which served as the main groundbreaker of the journey. BGHMC was able to undergo the process of refinement, cleaning up, and cascading of the hospital strategies, and came up with the strategic positioning and formulation. The active participation of all departments, sections, and units of the hospital led to the successful completion of the initiation stage where BGHMC was able to garner a Gold Trailblazer Award during the first Revalida in 2018. Compliance stage. To start is just one thing, to be consistent is another. This is the reason why BGHMC did not take a break from its PGS journey and continued thereafter to the compliance stage. Continuous efforts to cascade the strategy map and scorecards were done through vetting session by the top management, PGS core team, and the OSM with the different departments, sections, and units to ensure that everyone is taking flight from the same ground and in the same direction. All employees undeniable support in aligning themselves with the institution, set goals and objective made the implementation easier. Monitoring and evaluation of targets were done by incorporating them into the IPCR, DPCR, and OPCR of staff. Quarterly audits were also conducted by OSM members to ensure that the progress being taken by the departments, sections, and units is kept on track. Preparation for the next level. The OSM, with the approval of the Medical Center Chief, plans to pursue the third stage of the PGS journey in 2024. The proficiency stage. One important aspect that is aimed to be fulfilled is the expansion of the Multisectoral Governance Council (MSGC) by inviting more significant partners from the local government, national government agencies, academe, civil society organization, wellness organization, and sport organization. The diversification of the council will certainly help BGHMC in widening further its network to have more holistic approach to pursuing greater aspirations. This will also provide BGHMC with greater opportunities for collaboration and linkage. In the proficiency stage, the general expectation is that BGHMC must display a high degree of competence in all the areas that were developed during the initiation and compliance stage. With this, all departments and staff will continually be encouraged to participate in the setting, monitoring, and evaluation of strategic goals and targets. Vetting session, quarterly audits, and strategy refreshes will also continue to be conducted regularly to ensure that everyone is on the same page as the whole institution proceeds with the next stages. It is with high hopes that in the last two stages of the PGS journey, BGHMC will continue to strive to fulfill its primary vision for the next coming year, to be the prime multi-specialty center in Northern Luzon, serving the Filipino people with affordable, accessible, and quality healthcare services that each one of them truly deserves.